All right. Bro, my thing, I hope people will jump up in at some point soon, man, because I see people are watching the video. So hopefully people will see that I'm live right now. Hopefully people will see that I'm live and I can get a few more people up in there. I'm not going to be in there for long. Maybe about an hour though. I'll probably be in there till like about 8:30. I can't lie. Probably be in there till like 8:30, but to be honest, I was just there, just dropping bare videos. I've made like about 5 videos. I ain't even posted. I only posted like 2 of them. I posted 2 of my videos. Well on people, man came me back in here for a live one. Dog, I didn't even realize that we're at like episode 200, man. ALDN, brother Danubian, Wagwan, man. Joe L, Wagwan. Bruh, we are at episode 200, fam. I didn't even realize we've been doing this for that long, dog. Like, trust me. Really and truly, I've been at this for like 4.5 years, but I should have had more than 200 episodes. But 200 episodes, 200 videos seems like a lot to me, dog. I can't lie to you. It seems like a lot. Trust me. Man, like Copper, Wagwan, brother. Like, it's been a while, man. Trust me. So I was just like, Dan, you know what? Instead of dropping pure videos tonight, let me just go live for the 200th episode. I think this may even be my 201st episode. I may have actually just messed up. Like, I can't lie to you. I may have messed up. What are you saying? You just finished watching the F the Police video. Man, look, I had so much more to say on that, but yeah, I'm going to drop my video tomorrow, man. I'm going to actually drop my video tomorrow, and the editing thing that I've got for my laptop right now as well, I'm going to actually have screenshots of the police reports for like one of the situations that I had at my local shop where I could have dead outside my local shop by these freaking pricks too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have bare shits. Like, I'm gonna drop this video tomorrow. It might even be a long one. I can't lie to you. It's not gonna be a live, but it's gonna be a long video, man. But it's love to be back in there. Love to see everybody that's still been fucking with me. That's still fucking with me. Like, you know what I mean, man. So this live right now, it doesn't even particularly have a topic. But I'm just gonna be in there just venting about some shit, because I ain't gonna lie. My last video, I was venting about before I didn't even posted it yet, but the video that I was just finished making, it was to do with these Karens. Like, I'm getting tired of these videos of Karens and Barrys, or whatever you want to call them. Like, I'm getting tired of these videos of Karens and shit. Like, every day, every morning I wake up, I'll have my 2 glasses of water, I'll have a banana, I'll come upstairs, I'll make my wake and bake, and I'll spark that shit, and then I'll go on the gram. And every time I go on the gram, I'm always seeing a new video of a new Karen, dog. And I'm almost certain this shit is like 65% staged, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm almost certain. Wagwan Western, it's always love every time. Like, I'm almost certain the videos of these Karens and Barrys, like, I'm almost certain they're staged, bro. Because I'm sitting there saying that we need, first of all, we have to stop with these videos, dog. Like, we have to stop with these 5 to 10 minute videos of black people being surprised that this white person is being racist. Like, I just want a 30-second video of someone getting a right bang. Just a quick right bang, and they go about their business. Go about your business. I was watching a video earlier on as well of a black man, cafe spot. He's like, yo, you're supposed to be social distancing and shit. And then the white man pulled out a gun on him, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was saved by the white man's wife, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the wife was like, no, put it away. But I'm just like, bro, like, Mr. Black Man, mind your motherfucking business. Because, first of all, how you talking to people about social distancing, but you're right here, dog? Like, this is what I'm saying. Don't be saying stupid shit. Like, don't be out here saying stupid shit, dog. Like, I'm telling you. Look, man, like, we've been, look, brother Nubian, look, this is what I'm saying, that we've been, and this is what I'm always stressing. I'm always stressing in many of my videos. Like, we've been told about this shit. My pops tell me, I've heard it from my mom, I've heard it from family members, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've heard it through even some of the greats that we listen to and post on our gram today, like, you know what I mean? Like your Khalid Muhammad's and your Malcolm X's and your Freddie, like, we've heard this shit, like, you know what I mean? So this is why I get frustrated. This is why I get frustrated when a George Floyd is killed and then everybody riles up again. Because I'm like, dog, like, why am I always seeing posts about, like, yo, we need to arrest the police who killed Breonna Taylor? And we should. It's not saying we should. Not saying we shouldn't, but Dog, like, what about Alton Sterling's killers? What about Freddie Gray's killers? What about Tamir Rice, Mike Brown? Like, you know what I'm saying? Zimmerman's still out here autographing Skittles packets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so when are we going to deal with those things? Like, bro, like, dog, I don't even, you see what it is here? I've been doing so many videos today. I don't even know which one I mentioned the Kareem Gaines. I think it may have been in my last one as well. It may have been in the F the Police video where I mentioned Kareem Gaines, where her family was paid 38 million, dog. 38 million her family were paid. You know what I mean? Like, look at Sandra Bland. Sandra Bland, they told us she committed suicide, but they paid her family 1.3 million in wrongful death, dog. Like, in wrongful death. So how does somebody commit suicide, but then you pay their family 1.3 million in wrongful death, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more justice that we still need to get, but we're focused on whatever just happened now. This is why they can't take us seriously. This is why they can't take us seriously, bro. Like, we're not staying focused. We're not staying focused on what we should be focused on, bro. So it's like we're spending too much time, because I guarantee you now, there's going to be another one after. There's going to be another one, because this is all I'm seeing. Because even like now, when I was watching the news as well, it's just like for the last 3 days that I've watched the news now, ITV Evening News at 6, it's always to do with stop and search, bro. Like, it's just another black person being stopped and searched by the police, and it's been recorded. So I'm like, bro, like, this is 3 days in a row. And like, fam, you've even got the black woman presenting the show. Like, she's been doing this show recently too. Again, these are the trinkets, like the symbolic trinkets that they're trying to give us, but that the majority of us see as winning. Like, you know what I mean? The majority of us see it as like, oh yeah, like, well, you know what I mean? Like, we're not winning, dog. We're not winning. You know what I mean? Having a few black people as CEOs or having this thing like over there, nah, we're not, dog. Like, we really aren't. I'm not even in America, bro. Like, I'm in England, but there's no difference. The only difference is that we don't have guns. That's it. Like, the only difference is that I can't go into an Asda and buy an AR-15. That's the only difference. That is the only difference. UK, like, trust me, the UK is no different, dog. Like, look who bro, where's my phone? Because there's my man as well. I can't remember his name. Dog, the Aston Villa, the ex Aston Villa football player. Because I screenshot bare shit. I can't lie to you, dog. I screenshot bare shit. I screenshot a whole bunch of shit just so I can always stay up on point and stay up on game, dog. Dalian Atkinson, a former Aston Villa player, was tasered to death by police. I think this was last year. I think this was last year or the year before. Dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, where's the other one? Shit. Bro, like, I've screenshotted too much stuff, man. I've screenshotted too much stuff to the point where it's just like it's becoming a headache to myself. You know what I mean? Because it's just like there's so much shit that we don't even know about. Like, the UK is not innocent. Like, Sarah Reid, Mark Duggan, you know what I'm saying? Christopher Older, you know what I'm saying? Smiley Culture, Jimmy Mubenga, Michael Powell, Leon Briggs, Ricky Bishop, Brian Douglas, you know what I'm saying? Joe Gardiner, you know what I'm saying, bro? Fam, there are bare people like the UK is no different. The UK, this shit started in the UK anyway. It started with the Brits. The only thing the Americans realize is that, yo, like, we just don't want to pay no fucking tax for no goddamn tea. Like, we're not paying no fucking tax for no goddamn tea. Fuck that. That's why the man don't make no tea no more. That's why they have iced tea. Trust me. Like, bro, that there's hella names. There's hella names, and that was only half of it. That was only half. And that's why it affects me so much, because my name could have been on that shit too. Like, in 2006, like, my name could have been on that shit too. And that's what pisses me off. You know what I mean? And people just think it's just anything. People think it's nothing. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite YouTubers I like to listen to, Robert Perkins, like, he dropped a video last week where he was just talking about, like, as black people, we love to say, oh, at least. Like, we're just at least people. Oh, well, at least be. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I was having like a sort of, not argument, but a heated discussion with one of my American homegirls, but she lives here in the UK. And she's American. But it's like we was having a discussion about in 2018 when New York passed a law for black people to wear their natural hair and not be discriminated. In 2018, bro. And people thought this was a win. She thought it was a win. I'm like, bro, this is 2018, bro. How do we think this is a win? oh well, at least we got the. See what I mean? It's just some at least shit. Like, oh well, at least they've acknowledged the police have done shit. Oh well, at least the police have lost their jobs. Do we even know if half of these police who they have claimed have lost their job or something like that? Do we even know if they've really lost their jobs? Even with the same of these racist Karens, and then we do everything in our power to find their Facebook and post it up online for everybody to see, and then their job finds out, and then the job puts out a statement saying like, oh, we don't deal with that sort of a thing here, and they no longer work with us. They could just drop that statement, but they never fired the person. You know what I mean? They may have never fired the person, and we will be none the wiser because we just assume we won some shit. We just assumed we won some shit. Dog. There's no peace, fam. There really is no peace, dog. There really is no peace. Like, we're satisfied over like taking down Winston Churchill statues, but like, dog, that motherfucker's still on my £5 note, dog. Like, fam, he's still on my £5 note. The Queen's ugly grill is still on my fucking money, bro. Like, she's still on my freaking money, dog. So really, like, what are we trying to achieve? What are we trying to attain, really? You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Because we still boycott or not vote. Like, we still can't do those simple things. We still can't do the simple thing of like not celebrating these annual ridiculous fucking holidays. Like, we can't do it. We cannot do it. July the 4th was around, people celebrated the fuck out of that shit in America. But they've been protesting for the last month. Like, you've been protesting for the last month. Now here comes July the 4th. Fireworks upon fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Barbecues upon barbecues. Like, you gotta celebrate. You have to. It don't make no sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. This is what I'm saying. Like, we're always mad about some shit. Same thing here in England. We were protesting in Hyde Park, Parliament Square, Trafalgar Square, 3-4 days in a row, and then Father's Day comes around again. Bang. You know what I mean? Like, they were still talking about Grenfell Tower earlier on today, and about how they put big "I can't breathe" writing on Grenfell Tower. Like, dog, how fucked up do you have to be to project "I can't breathe" in big writing on Grenfell Tower, knowing a lot of people died from smoke suffocation and burning and shit like that, dog? Fam, am I the only one who's insane within his own sanity anymore, dog? Like, is it just me? Fam. Bro, I'm a decent writer. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a decent writer, but I can't write this shit. I can't write this shit, bro. I can't. Brockhead, you funny. I said, it's a brother. Western, it's the biggest insult, but nobody sees this as insults. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, nobody sees anything as insults anymore. Maybe that's what I'm just saying. Like, maybe it's just me who is just like, I'm just overseeing things. I'm just over critically thinking about shit. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. That's why I'm probably like, my sanity is hanging by a friggin' thread, bro. It's hanging by a thread, dog. Because I feel like I'm the only friggin' crazy sane person left on this friggin' planet, bro. Like, dog. Like, you'd have to be some really insensitive bastards, bro, to put "I can't breathe" on Grenfell, in that the building smoked the fuck out and people died in there from suffocation, dog. Because not many people got burned. Like, it was from smoke suffocation, man. You know what I mean? Fam, bro. Like, you cannot write this shit. You know what I mean? So now we're sitting here now, bare Karen videos, bare stop and search videos. It's just like, it's like halftime. It's like halftime, basically. It's like halftime. You know what I mean? It's like the 15-minute interval before the second half kicks off again. Like, you know what I mean? And the second half is going to be COVID's second wave. Like, you know what I mean? Because I've been noticing a lot as well how they've been speaking subtly. They've been speaking subtly about a second wave hitting, bro. Like, and nobody ain't even really been clocking onto this shit because they're just happy to be back outside again. They're happy that places have opened up again. You know what I mean? Like, bro, did you see Soho? We saw Soho, bro. These are the same people that told you to stay the fuck in your house and wear your mask and stay safe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, they opened up Soho, they opened up the pubs and all of them things there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I still can't jump on a bus without not wearing a mask. Fam, I haven't jumped on a bus since before since before June the 14th, bro. Like that's how mad it is. I haven't jumped on a bus since before June the 15th when they brought around the new mask thing, the new mask law, where if you jump on this bus without a mask, it's £100 fine or you don't get no travel. Fam, I haven't been on a bus since before they brought this shit out. Because me, I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. I stand on my principles, bro. I stand on my code of conduct, fam. Like, and if you can't your own standards, then what's the fucking point in anything anymore? Like, what is the point? Like, there's no point in anything, dog. And they've been pushing it because I saw like a couple interviews with Bill Gates and his ugly ass man wife talking about the second wave, and they're smirking and shit like that as well. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, £100 fine, Odin. Don't you know? £100 fine, bro. Trust me, they're not taking it easy. Rap samples, well, go on. Didn't see you in there, brother. Like, trust me. Right. So it's like people who said that I'm never wearing a mask, they're wearing a mask now. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, fuck it, I'll just have it. Like, no, fuck that. If I gotta go somewhere, I'm gonna walk it and fuck it. I'm gonna walk it, or I'm gonna still try and jump on one of these them 3-door buses that can try and slide on the back. You know what I mean? If anything, I'm gonna just put a scarf on. Like, I'm gonna just wrap a scarf around my neck and just bring it up like that every time. Now. But I am not wrapping no thing around my earpiece like that and then putting a freaking mask over my damn face, bro. No. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, Empress Copper, what gone? It's been a while, bro. Trust me. Like, I'm not getting involved in any of it, dog. That's why I'm just like, you know what? Like, if I need to go anywhere, I'm gonna walk it. And like, I'm actually kind of happy that most of the places that I have to go to are within Hackney anyway. And Hackney's always been like my walking distance areas anyway. Like, I walk all places in Hackney. Doesn't matter where it has to be, whether it be the Stoke Newington part of Hackney, Stamford Hill part of Hackney, Manor House part, because I still kind of class those parts as Hackney. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I've walked from Archway all the way back to my ends in Hackney Wick. Like, you know what I mean? I've walked from my ends all the way back to my ends, from Archway all the way back to Hackney Wick. I live on the doorstep of the Olympic Park area. Like, you know what I mean? I live around the frigging doorstep. Yeah, man, trust me. Slide on the 3-door buses, man. Slide on the 3-door buses, just creep at the back, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I always said to myself, if I was a bus driver, I'd just be letting people the fuck on anyway. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I ain't getting paid extra, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's like if you worked with somebody who snitched on one of your colleagues, and you're like, bro, why did you even snitch for? You ain't getting no promotion. You're not getting no wages. You're not getting no boost in your wages for that shit. You ain't even getting a plaque on the wall to say like, yeah, this is our best employee for the week. Like, you don't even get that. You know what I mean? So why are you gonna go out of your way to try and snitch on somebody else when you ain't even getting no fucking wage yet, man? But it don't make no sense. Like, we do the most. I'm telling you, sometimes we do the most for crumbs. Like, we do the most for crumbs, bro. And sometimes the crumbs we get aren't even enough to feed Jerry the mice from Tom and Jerry, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we just settle. Like, I don't know why we just keep settling with shit, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking tired of it. Like, we have to stop with these fucking Karen videos. I'm sorry. Like, Karen videos have to stop. Let me just see somebody just get one bang. I was actually watching a video today about that as well, where it's like there was these 2 black women. I don't even know where they were, but they were having another argument with like with a white couple as well. And then I think it was like the husband. The husband tried to start. He tried to start swinging at the black lady, innit? Tried to start swinging at the black lady. The next thing you know, brother come out of nowhere, started throwing them fucking hands. As soon as he threw them hands, the white man realized what going on, and he fell. His asshole fell out. You know what I mean? But then it's like, I'm watching this video, and we need to see more of that. Like, we need to see more black men stepping up. Even like the black sisters, because I'm seeing, like, most of the time I'm always seeing it's the sisters who's always stepping up. It's always the sisters stepping up. You know what I mean? So we need to see more videos of black men stepping the fuck up. Because I'm watching that video and I saw 2 black men still recording this shit. Like, I was like, bro, look at these men fucking recording. Like, you know what I mean? Why are we such a recording race? And even then, we can't even actually make a good fucking camera video shot. Like, we can't even get the angles right because the camera's always fucking shaking and shit. You had one job, bro. You had one job. Take the video correctly. You can't even friggin' do that. You can't even do that. Hey, look, man. Let me tell you something. I'll say this, because even that second wave shit, I was telling you, that whole second wave shit, it's another business move again. It's another way for these big businesses and banks to make even more money. Like, this is what people don't even realize. It's another way for them to make so much more money because they have already cleaned up during this first lockdown. Like banks have already cleaned up during the first lockdown. We don't even know. We don't even know, bro. Think of all the small businesses that can no longer open up anymore. Think about all of the small businesses that can no longer open up. The banks have now got that money back. They've reaped their rewards. Yeah, got the money back. You got it back. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm just like. When you have people out there, queuing up for Primark, dog, for Primark. Like, I love me some Primark. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Primark. But I ain't queuing up for the shit. I'm sorry. Like, it was hard enough having to queue up at the Tesco's and the Lidl's when the lockdown shit first happened. It was hard enough then, dog. I was already at the point of really exploding and just fucking shit up. Like, I was at the point of just fucking shit up. Because every time I'm just like, dog, another fucking queue, bro. Another fucking queue, bro. Until the point where I had to just be going shopping at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I had to leave my yard at 4 or 5 in the morning to arrive at a Lidl's in friggin', god damn it, in Limehouse. Lidl's all the way out in Limehouse for 7 o'clock, but I'm already queuing up at 5:30. The first man in the goddamn queue, like, you know what I mean? So by the time 7 o'clock comes around, the queue's like, whoa, shit, it's a good thing I turned up early, like, you know what I mean? And then they let people in. Supermarket sweep, bro. Supermarket sweep. You know what I'm saying? And even them vaccines, bro. I don't know what they're going to do with these vaccines, dog. I don't know what they're going to do with these vaccines, but whether or not we're going to be forced, we'll see. Like, that time will come. Because our compliance right now is going to enforce it. Like, the way we are all complying right now, wearing a mask and just, you know what? Just wear the mask, man. Just wear the mask. You know what I'm saying? You like certain places, you can't even go and shop at certain places or go into certain stores if you're not wearing a mask. I'm seeing videos of people being assaulted, being vilified because they are not wearing a friggin' mask, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. But you tell the people that their government is being run by racist, rapists, pedophiles, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. But coming to a store not wearing a mask, oh shit. Oh, you done asked for it now, bro. You done fucked up. You did. The lines were a piss take earlier. I don't think you know. Them lines, yeah. Dog. Like, I would be more inclined to queue up for just one ride at a theme park. I'd be more inclined to line up for one ride at a theme park. Like, bro, this shit was frustrating. It was so frustrating, bro. And it's like, every time when you're standing there in these queues and then you're seeing people come out of the store, trolley full of oils and toilet rolls, and you're like, dog, fuck, you gave me all the fucking toilet. That's what it was like. It was like, bro, fuck, you gave me all that. How much chicken you find? 4 liter, bro, dog. This is what it was like, fam. See, but look, brother Nubian, can you spit that one more time? Can you spit that one more time? Vaccines take several years to make. They can go to hell with their poisonous vaccines. They take several years to make. Remember, COVID-19 started last year in, like, what was it, October, November, December, bro, and they've already got vaccines. Dog. Well, they're still saying in China there's like some new disease that's out as well. Like, bro, what? Dog, just give me this fucking zombie apocalypse, man. This is all I want, bro. I just want a fucking zombie apocalypse, dog. Like, they're longing it off, dog. They are longing it off. Because I don't know what the plan is. Like, I don't know what the end game is at the end of all of this. Like, well, I know there's that the whole depopulation thing is still the plot at the end of the day. Like, you know what I mean? The plot is still depopulation, but the end game for like 2020, that's what we need to be focused on right now. Because I don't like, 2020 has been, bro, it's been like, you know what 2020 has been like? 2020 has been like getting an empty jar. Well, like, it's like getting a jar of peanut butter and then throwing gherkin and mayonnaise and like tomatoes and kale and all types of fuckery shit. Like, you just put all types of fuckery shit into a blender and you switch the shit on. Right, that's what it was. You just switch the shit on, and then you laid it over with some ice cream just to make it seem nice for people to, you know what I'm saying? Because people are like, bro, I'm forced to stay in my house. I'm like, bro, like, fam, staying in your house is possibly the best fucking thing. Like, you know what I mean? Because that lockdown showed me that people really, 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 really love spending rent money on a place they don't want to stay in. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really love spending rent money on a place they don't want to stay in. Dog, come on. Like, fam. Yeah, that's it. The bubonic plague wraps up. Thank you. Yeah, dog. But even before they mentioned that bubonic plague, they said something about there was some next sort of, I can't remember what the fuck it was called. This is what I'm saying, because there's always been so much more new. I take it in, but then the next day there's something else, so I can't always fully remember, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I should be writing this shit down sometimes. I can't lie to you, because I'm a content creator. So I should be writing some of this shit down. But half of the time I'm just like, bro, like, no, like, what the dog? You know what I mean? So it's like, even now, today's July the 7th. I swear T.I. was supposed to be having some rally today as well. But I saw T.I. yesterday talking about how he wants to have a rap battle with, who the fuck did he say? 50 Cent or some shit like that. Yeah, he wants to have a rap battle with 50 Cent online on the Instagram. But I'm like, bro, you're supposed to have a rally today, aren't you? Dog. What the fuck? Like, the year's not even up though. That's the thing. Like, you see, I don't know. You see the first shutdown. Like the first shutdown, it gave us a warning. It gave us a warning to be like, yo, like, fam, if you don't know how to grow your own food, or if you don't know how to kind of go a day or two without even eating a meal, dog, some of us might be pissed. Like, some of us might be pissed. If you can't even go a day without even eating a single meal, because let me tell you now, like, for the last year, I'd say, like, I've gone down to the point where I just have like one square meal a day, and that is my dinner. And I have a big plate of dinner at the end of the day, which is like normally 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. That's when I have my dinner. But I have my 2-3 glasses of water, lime water in the morning, my 1-2 fruit, and that is it. You know what I mean? Like, some people wouldn't even be able to not have their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, you know what I mean? So we could get to a point where there may not be no food and water. Like, this is what I said. Even like during the lockdown and that, when we're clapping for the NHS, bro, why aren't we showing no respect to these motherfucking supermarket workers, where if they just said to themselves, oh, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not turning up. Fuck you. I'm not turning up. We'd be pissed if we turn up at the supermarkets tomorrow expecting a queue that we have to stand up outside of, but yo, like, the supermarket's just closed anyway. Like, fam, it's just closed anyway. Bro, we have to be prepared, bro. We have to. Was that also, yeah, China and India had a conflict on, whoa, seriously? I had no idea, bro. Trust me, because to be fair, I don't even really give up about China, man. Trust me, the way how they're treating black people right now as well. Already done kicking black people out of the country and shit, and buying up parts of Africa and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, even when I find out about fucking Akon, I used to rate Akon for what he's doing in Africa, and then I find out that he's being funded by the very same Chinese people who's buying up Africa too. So I'm just like, dog, you can't trust none of these motherfuckers no more, bro. Like, you can't trust no one, fam. You can't. Like, you think somebody's doing good, but there's always an agenda behind it, because everybody wants to get the bag. Dog, it's the bag that's really going to kill us at the end of the day, especially black people. Like, I feel like trying to secure the bag is what's really going to kill us. Kano said it in the tune, bro, in one of my favorite songs on his Hoodies All Summer, Pan Fried. That stunting shit will stunt your growth, bro. It will stunt your growth. Look, Weston, did you see the KFCs and the McDs when they finally opened though? That's my point. Like, did you see them when they finally opened? It was crazy. Nah. Like, fam, these people went out here, and it's like, all I'm seeing, I remember, like, for that week, all I saw was just like bare videos of just like someone that's like, oh, I've been waiting for this, like, you know what I'm saying? And they take a bite out of this dead burger, and it's like, and because they haven't had it for so long, even they were just like, oh, it tastes so dead, like, you know what I mean? But I missed it so much. So then now they're gonna they'll continuously eat it. So the more you eat it, it just becomes just like this ordinary thing, but it's tasteless in your mouth. Like, it's tasteless, dog. It's like what they said in the Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, when it was just like, yeah, like, the food turns to ash in our mouth. That's what McDonald's food be like. It turns to ash in your mouth, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so glad I don't eat that shit no more. Rap samples, I'm so glad I don't eat that shit no more. I stopped eating McDonald's like 4 or 5 years ago, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped that shit 4 or 5 years ago, and it was so easy. KFC, I never really was a KFC shopper, but I pretty much just like boycotted KFC because I just didn't like their service. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped shopping at KFC, because I just didn't like their service. How they used to try and treat man. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? Fuck you lot. You ain't even getting my money like that no more. Like, I'm not even doing it. You know what I mean? It hurt my soul to stop eating at Subways. I love a Subway sandwich. I love it. But after the whole Fogel debacle, where, like, you know what I'm saying, they knew they had a spokesman who was a freaking pedophile, like a child molester, dog. I'm like, fam, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm still telling my black people to stop eating at Greg's, because I posted that shit about Greg's too. You know what I'm saying? The owner of Greg's, Nick Greg's, his son, he's in jail right now for molesting 13-year-old boys, dog. And he got 5 years taken off his sentence. I wonder why, and I wonder how. You know what I mean? And the excuse was, oh, because his sentence was too long. Dog, you're molesting young boys out here, dog. How are you telling people his sentence was too long? This is Brock Turner all over again, dog. This is Brock Turner all over again. You know what I mean? Nobody thinks about that shit. Like, dog. But people are going into Greg's though and eating little Willy Boy sausage rolls, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog. Like, there's so much things man need to be cutting out right now, but we just can't seem to do anything, like, you know what I mean? And that's good Western, because most people didn't even freaking know how to cook. I'm telling you. Most people were just eating rice pudding and tins of tuna. You know what I mean? That's like the most shit people know how to really cook. Like, they only really know how to open up a tin and fry that shit, and maybe throw an egg in the pan as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog. That's why it's like you'll always catch people who make like a macaroni cheese and they post it on their social media and shit like that. You know that's the first time that they've made it, or you know they don't always really cook. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, look how proud I am of my work. Dog, it's just cooking. Everybody should freaking know how to cook, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like cooking and cleaning are just essentials that aren't even based on gender roles, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Cooking and cleaning, those aren't even based on gender roles. Those should just be essential key skills. They should be essential key skills. You know what I mean? People should be learning how to grow food right now. You know what I'm saying? People should be learning how to grow vegetables and things like that. You know, how to cultivate that shit, how to naturally make that shit grow by feeding it too much water and that. You know what I'm saying? Microwave slave. I like that one, Hornet. I like that one. Trust me. Because we don't have a microwave in my house no more. Obviously, it's me and the mumsy right now in the yard. So we don't have a microwave. So I'm always heating my food up in the grill oven. You know what I mean? I'm always like, oh, should I get a microwave? I'm like, look, we don't really need the radiation right now, you know, my dog. We don't really need the radiation right now, you know, my dog. How you calling your mum my dog? Trust me. But that's what it be like. Like, everybody is facts. Everybody is lazy, samples. Everybody is lazy. Most people don't really want to do shit. That's why Just Eat and Deliveroo are big. They're big companies right now. They're big. You know what I mean? They are big. Because everybody's just sitting in their house ordering food. Nobody wants to even walk 5 minutes down the road or 10 minutes down the road to their local takeaway and just wait a few minutes to get their food. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've got a Papa John's. Like, it hurt me to stop eating at Papa John's too. I can't lie to you. When that motherfucker came out with his racist shit, bro, I love me a Papa John's pizza. But since then, I haven't had a Papa John's, dog. I love their shit. Fam, they make the best pizzas, bro. It's hurt me. A lot of things have hurt me. Man. Yeah, you ain't lying, brother Nubian. You are not lying, fam. We're at war. Niggas want to rap and shit. Like, niggas want to rap and shit. They want to flex in 10K watches and that. Like, and I'm still trying to figure out why people spend £10,000 or £100,000 just to tell the time, dog. Like, I just want a £25 Casio watch, bro. Like, I just want a £25 Casio watch that's water resistant. That's all I want. Like, man want to spend 100 grand just to tell the time, dog. Like, you know what I mean? And again, that's like the stupidity of like most of our rappers, or just like black people in general, where it's like, we want to stunt. Again, the stunting shit will stunt your growth. It's like, we want to do all of this shit. We want to buy all of these infinitesimal, materialistic, superficial bullshit. But then as the years go by now, and then you start losing your money from your rap and whatever else have you, or you start realizing that you weren't making no money from rap, You now got to sell those 2 Lamborghinis, that 1 German whip, the 1 Porsche over there, and all of your watches and chains. You know what I'm saying? You may even have to downsize your 4 or 5 bedroom house now, and probably get into like a 1 bedroom apartment or some shit like that. Just keep it humble, bro. Keep it humble, fam. And this is why I always fucks with Kano hard. This is why I fucks with Kano hard, because Kano's humble, bro. He's super humble. Like, he's super humble. Man still lives in the ends. He just bought a yard in the ends, fam. Not no extravagant shit in Chelsea like Stormzy, to the point where man gets arrested and stopped by police and he's like, oh, sorry, we didn't know you live here, Mr. Black Man. But we don't really see black people around here. You're the asshole that wanted to go and live out in Chelsea and Westminster. Why you move out the ends for? And again, I've said this before as well, like, why do people feel the need to move out the ends when it's the hood that made you in the first place? You know what I'm saying? It's the hood that made you. I get it. There's haters in the ends. And I said it to my man them too. Like, London's nothing but haters and bad traffic. Really and truly. London is nothing but haters and bad traffic. But still, you know what I mean? It's like, if you do right, you won't get no problems. And that's what it is. Like, man's done right all the time. That's one thing I can say with Kano. He's done right all the time and he's never had no freaking problem. If anything, he's only had his brethren fall out on him because he's made a certain amount or he's reached a certain level and certain people think that man should be looking after that. Bro, I'm not Santa Claus, fam. I'm not your daddy. Why the fuck I should be looking after you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's true, bro. Haters and bad traffic, man. Haters and bad traffic, dog. That's why most man them are moving into automatic cars now as well, dog. Like, real talk. You see what it is? Domino's, yeah? I shopped at Domino's once, bro. About 5-6 years ago, I ordered a delivery. I ordered a pizza from Domino's. The motherfuckers took 1 hour and 30 minutes. They took 1 hour and 30 minutes, and when my pizza arrived, the motherfucker was cold, bro. It was cold. So I told him, come back, get the pizza, bring me my money, and that's me and you done. Fam, I only need one. I only need it once. I only need one chance to just be like, all right, cool. You done fucked up. That's it. You ain't getting my business. Pizza Hut, man, Pizza Hut's always kind of, I mean, you know what? Pizza Hut haven't made good pizzas since they closed down the restaurants. There it is. Since Pizza Hut closed down their restaurants, they haven't had a good pizza since. I'll be real. They haven't. Look, I'm showing you. Like, no, you know what it was? LDN? They told me they forgot it. They told me they forgot my order. They forgot my order, which is why I was waiting for so long. Because like I was sitting there for like 45 minutes. I'm like, bro, this is local Mare Street Domino's. Like, fam, this should be here in like 20 minutes, dog. Maybe even less. So 45 minutes later, I called the man up. I'm like, bro, why am I going for my pizza? He's like, who's this? What? Dog, the man from Eat. Oh, we forgot. I was like, bro, fam, if I have to roll up into your shop, dog, because I'd be that person too. Like, fam, if I have to roll up into your shop, dog. Whoo! Woosah. Like, I'm telling you, like, I have to practice woosah a lot, fam. Like, yeah, fam, rest in peace to Pizza Hut for real, dog. Because when they had the restaurants and you can go and get you know what I'm saying, your all you can eat salads, and then the little crispy crouton bread thing that they had with them bad boy sauces and cream. Hey, dog, fam, trust me. Because it reminds me of Harvester, boy, because I haven't been Harvester in a while, though. Harvester, they make good food. You know what I mean? But like I say, I don't eat out no more. Like, I don't eat out no more. To be fair, the only sort of eating out that I might get now is like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it if you're from Hackney, but it's called Peck Peck. And they make some serious goddamn chicken, bro. They make some serious chicken. And Fish House, because they make some serious cod. They make some serious cod and chips. Can't lie to you. And that's pretty much all I eat. Can't lie. The salads were fucking banging. Bro, you actually worked at McDonald's. Oh, well, you know what? Because saying that, obviously, like, you know, do you ever remember like being a kid, yeah? So like when you were a kid, your parents would only kind of take you to McDonald's like once a month or once every fortnight or some shit like that. So really, McDonald's was really a treat back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't something you just ate every day. Like, it was your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I mean? Like, McDonald's was a treat back in the day. So it was like when you were a kid now, you always just got the plain old hamburger. And the hamburger never had no goddamn sauce in it, bro. Like, how you giving man a hamburger with no goddamn relish, fam? You ain't got no sauce in the bit. And then you might move up to a cheeseburger. Now they put a little bit of ketchup in that, you know what I'm saying? But when you reach like 10 or 11, and you're like, oh, can you handle the Big Mac now? You know what I mean? And you try to handle that Big Mac. But I remember the first time I ever ate a Big Mac, dog, and the shit was good. I can't lie to you. It was good. Like, it was good. Like, even back in the day when I used, like 4 or 5 years ago, when I used to be tucking in the McDonald's, like, it was always 2 double cheeseburgers. I can't lie to you. It was always 2 double cheeseburgers. You know what I mean? But then after a while, I was just like, dog, this. Like, I started to see the 90-day challenge thing, for instance, and then I started to come across like videos and memes of like yo, like this shit is like. I remember there was like there was a telephone recording. I can't remember who it was with, man. I think it was some Jewish person, some high up Jewish person or something like that. And he was talking about how like some of the like most of the burgers are like baby fetuses, like, you know what I mean. I've even posted, dog. I don't know if any of you have even seen the picture that I posted as well, like of the dead baby fetus burgers. I mean the dead baby fetus. The dead baby fetus is all up in the freezer in that Chinese restaurant shop. Like, have you not seen that picture? No. Have you not seen that motherfucking picture? So when I posted the picture, now people are just like, yeah, nah, man. I mean, that might be true, but the special fried rice is just, it's just paying, like, you know what I mean? I need the special fried, and I'm just like, dog, you see what I'm saying? Like, is that you can't even show people evidence of the food that they're eating is dead food, like, you know what I'm saying? You show them evidence, and they still don't give a fuck. Like, they still don't care. So it's like, what more can you do? Yeah, what more can you do? You can't do anything. You know what I mean? So it's like you tell people, bro, 90-day challenge. Bacteria doesn't even eat this shit, fam. Bacteria don't even eat it, fam. You know what I mean? Like, special fried cat, special fried rat. That's what I call it, special fried rat. Pigeon and chips. You know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to figure out to this day. The chicken wings that you get at chicken shops, fam, what chickens are they? Because they can't be the little chicklings, like, because chicklings don't really have wings like that. Chickens don't have wings. And the chicken wings that you get, like, there ain't no chicken small enough like that. So could it be pigeons? Could it be? We never know. You know what I mean? Because it's like they already. I was watching a video actually as well. I was watching a video about in the future, or what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to have babies in pods, basically babies in pods, where they grow babies in pods from fetuses. So women don't even have to be pregnant no more. They don't even have to hold a baby in their womb anymore. It's just grown in a pod, like the Matrix or Man of Steel. If anybody remembers Man of Steel, during the first part of the movie on Krypton, most of the Kryptonians were born out of pods and designated certain roles in their society, like scientist or military or whatever else have you. And Superman was like the first natural born baby in like 1,000 years or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's why they flipped the fuck out, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I was watching that video now, and it's just like, they were talking about, well, is it possible to kind of grow babies in a pod and things like that? And then he was like, well, yeah, sort of, kind of, because we're already doing that with like little lambs and things like that. They're growing little baby lambs in like one of those sort of bag things, like, you know what I mean, from a fetus. So these are the very same lambs that people are eating today as well. It's not even a real lamb. It's a lab grown lamb that people are eating, like, you know what I mean? Like, dog, we're not really eating most natural things right now, you know what I mean? Like, it's like me, for instance, like I said, I always have my lime water in the morning or lemon water in the morning because I've got the water tank in the fridge. So I just have the shit there sitting in the 4.5 liter tank, infused throughout the whole day, just fusing throughout the whole day. But every time when I buy limes, bro, all of these limes don't have no friggin' seeds, dog. They ain't got no seeds in the lime. You might catch some lemons with the seeds, but most of these limes ain't got no fucking seeds, bro. Like, it's like, fam, how you buying shit with no fucking seeds? You know what I mean? Like, even bananas back in the day when I was a kid, you still used to see the seeds in the bananas, like, you know what I mean, when you bite into the bananas. But now you don't even see the seeds in the bananas no more, dog. You don't even see them. Like, you know what I mean? You got avocados with no fucking seeds in there, like with no big boy bulk seed in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like mangoes with no seed in them shits, like, dog. Like, we're in a messed up place right now, fam. We're in a messed up place, and we really have no idea, dog. We really have no idea, because the shit is deep. That's why I said, like we have to be, as black people, first of all, like, if you're gonna be on this Black Lives Matter bullshit, I'm sorry. If you're gonna be on this Black Lives Matter bullshit, then you need to be making sure that you need to be eating like your Black Lives Matters. Like you need to be eating like your Black Lives Matters. I'm sorry, dog. But it's like you want to be out here still eating the same old bullshit. Dog. Can you see that? Can you see that? You see what I'm saying? Dead baby fetus, like dead babies. Dead babies. Damn. It's like I was even asking the question as well, because I'm still getting people on the gram who want to argue with me whenever I speak some shit about the COVID and things like that as well. So I'm always just like, bro, can anybody tell me what's happened with all of these? Well, for instance, here in England, can anybody tell me what's happened with these 40,000 plus bodies who have allegedly died from COVID? Where are they buried? Where have they been buried? Or where have they been disposed of? How have they been disposed of? Dog. Look, Western it's not fast enough. I can't even deal with the people are waking up slowly shit, because we've had way too much time to really wake up to this shit. To be fair to you, like I started to scope shit didn't make sense from when I was in secondary school and I saw the 9/11 thing happening on the TV. I was in school. I was in secondary school and I was watching this shit and I was just like, bro, this don't make no sense. So how did they even manage to get to? Even as a young teenager in secondary school, I was asking certain questions that shouldn't even be asked. And then I left school, started working as an electrician assistant with my uncle. So we're just driving around most of the southern eastern parts of the UK, going around to people's houses, fixing their electric showers or rewiring up some shit or something like that. You know what I mean? So we was doing work. So whenever we're riding around in the car, we'll be listening to the BBC London radio. And these were the times when Ken Livingstone was mayor. So Ken Livingstone was mayor of London. He brought in the congestion charge. And I remember Boris Johnson was going to run for mayor of London. And one of his policies was to get rid of the congestion charge. That was one of his policies. I'm going to get rid of the congestion charge. You know, Boris Johnson, my name is Boris Johnson. I'm going to get rid of that. And he became mayor. And then he expanded the area, fam. He expanded the area and then also upped the price on it. So then from then, as like a 17, 18-year-old, I was like, yeah, dog. All of this is bullshit. I'm sorry. All of this is bullshit. So can you imagine now being an adult, seeing 9/11 go down, and then they pull the passports out of the wreckage, dog. They pull passports out of the wreckage, fine and dandy as fuck. Like they pull passports out of the wreckage and be like, oh, it was my man, okay. And remember these man, they done it all with box cutters too. All with box cutters and no sort of aviator training, you know what I'm saying? No sort of aviator training or how to even fly one of those big boy jumbo motherfucking planes, bro. But they managed to fly this shit into New York and into Washington, hit the Pentagon, one of the most secure buildings in the world, the Pentagon, bro. The Pentagon. Fam. Dog. So we see that happen. We see the 9/11 shit happen. We don't see no Air Force One people intercept them, no nothing like that. And we just accepted it. And we moved on and we carried on paying bills, tax and things like that. Patriot Act started to come in, all of those sorts of things started to come in, not just in America, but around the world too. You know what I mean? Just like in the Western world in general. And it was just like we just wore it. Like we just wear it. And then all of these other little Sandy Hook bombings or this shooting or the Las Vegas shooting or this one over here or you know what I'm saying, or the terrorist attack in Finsbury Park where the man allegedly drove all the way from Somerset, which is near Wales, Somerset, to come all the way over to Finsbury Park just to run over some Muslims. Bro, dog. And we believe this shit anyway. Like we believe this shit, fam. So it's just like the fact that we keep wearing this, like we just keep going about our day-to-day lives after the fact. That bro, they don't even have to try no more. That's why I'm still sitting there saying, like, bro, can anybody tell me if ISIS is on lockdown too? Like, I have to keep asking this question. Are ISIS on lockdown too? Because I haven't heard a single goddamn thing from them since last year. Nothing. Dog. Yeah, fam. Bro. If you man, I'm telling you. Yeah, trust me, it was though. Fast food was a treat. police, man. It's even like I'm not even sure if Buckingham Palace is even still closed right now, because I remember the last time when I was down there for the protesting at Hyde Park, the day after Blackout Tuesday, and we still aren't even speaking about the weirdness of Blackout Tuesday. We still aren't even speaking about the weirdness of that shit anyway. You know what I mean? But like after that, I saw Buckingham Palace was boarded the fuck up. They didn't even have the Queen's Guards out there. The Queen's Guards, who are normally always there, they weren't even there. They weren't even there, fam. Bro, like, and then so now I ain't even touched, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even touched on Ghislaine Maxwell. I ain't even touched on Ghislaine Maxwell yet. Does anybody know the name? Ghislaine Maxwell? Does anybody know the name? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Dog. Jeffrey Epstein's Code D. Jeffrey Epstein's Code D. Donald Trump's Code D. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton's Code D. Basically, the woman who was actually going out there and collecting the kids for these islands, dog. You know what I mean? Bloody hell, how did I know she'd be calling me? Hold on a second, guys. Oh, you want? Hey, look, I'm on live right now. You want to jump on my YouTube and watch me on live? What do you mean? You're supposed to be watching me on live. You're supposed to show respect. Oh, damn. Yeah, jump on there, man, because I'm going to be finishing in about 20 minutes, though, so coming back in like 20 minutes, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, man, trust me. Oh, yeah, no seasoned grapes. You got to actually look hard. But fucking hell, what the fuck was I talking about again? Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell, fam. The same woman now for Jeffrey Epstein, who was actually out there collecting the kids for the island, dog. So the FBI arrested her last week. And already she's been tested for COVID-19. Yeah, she's been tested for COVID-19 a week after being arrested, almost getting ready to spill the beans again, just like Jeffrey Epstein. So I think we should pretty much be prepared to see that Ghislaine Maxwell is either going to die from COVID-19 or she's going to suspiciously commit suicide. Trust me, dog. I'm telling you. Like, there's real shit going on in the world right now, and again, like, we just really don't give a shit. Like, we really don't give a shit because we'd rather get mad at people for not wearing a mask. Like, we'd rather get mad at people for not wearing a mask rather than get mad at the people who's making us pay these bills and taxes while they are fucking kids on a secret island. Like, we don't even give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't even give a fuck about that. But I'm being cussed the fuck out just for mentioning the earth is flat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, I know the earth is flat, but people lose their fucking marbles with that shit. But, like, bro, like, you do know that your government is out here doing the most. Yeah, but fuck you, the earth is round, bro. Run! Dog. I'm just not even bothered no more. Like, I'm not even bothered no more. I'm gonna just continue to say what I say, but I'm just not gonna really get into like these full-blown discussions, arguments, and debates. But I might just rip at people for a bit, because I do like to rip on people and be petty sometimes. My name is Petty Wap. I like to be Petty Wap on Wednesdays and sometimes Thursdays. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? But, bro, I don't know where to go with this shit, man. Because like I say, keep an eye on this Ghislaine Maxwell. Keep an eye on her. Like I say, she's been tested for COVID-19, which is typical shit. You know what I'm saying? Black the Ripper's autopsy, absolute bullshit. I'm sorry, absolute bullshit. Don't believe it. I know their man got him when he was out there. I know about the heart attack gun, fam. Trust me, dog. I know about that shit. I'm telling you. Like, there's no way someone super healthy like my man just all of a sudden freaking died from a heart attack, and then we get this autopsy like what, 3 months later? My man died on 420. That's what's even more symbolic and fuckery about this shit too. They killed man on 420, bro. 420, dog. Like, yeah, you're right, Rap Samples. You're right, bro. That's why they'll never fail, bro. They will never fail, fam. Like, they will never fail, because we can't even get together on one accord, for instance, like not even just as black people, but just as a society in general, just people in general, black, white, Chinese, Indian, whoever, just all in general, just to say Fuck you and your system and your money, bro, and your voting scams. Fuck you all, like, you know what I mean? We can't even get together on that level, on just that one ground level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyone who believes that 130k will die. Bro, look, 130k. Yeah. Huh?
Tomorrow I'm back in at work tomorrow. I should be finishing at 1:30, but between 1 and 5, the surveyor man's coming around.
Oh, for the garden again, yeah?
I don't know if you look at the garden, there's one cupboard with the mold that's growing.
What cupboard?
The coats are hanging up.
Oh, see. Oh, yeah.
All that damp. But what I wanted to say to him was, it's because of the cupboard next door, why it's gone moldy.
Yeah.
Because of it's affecting the whole of downstairs.
Yeah.
And it seems like they started cladding it with that white thing. You know, in the cupboard where we got the lock on.
Yeah.
And they've got this white thing on the wall. Have you never noticed it before?
Oh, yeah.
I think they started doing it and they stopped. I think the walls need cladding because I think we're going to always have that problem with the mold growing.
Yeah.
I wanted to say to him, why can't they continue cladding it along a little bit so that we can get rid of the smell and stuff?
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell him also that I had clothes in there and the clothes was ruined because of the smell of the mold. So that's why we've only got rubbish in there at the moment because it's really bad. But that's the reason why we've got that mold going. But I should be back in time because he said 1 till 5. And I don't think he's going to come at dead on 1.
No.
And I'll finish at 1:30 and I'll be straight here. So if I miss him, then you just show him the mold and tell them that's the second time they've treated that wall. So obviously what they're doing is not working. Right? And I heard Twilight a minute ago.
No, I'm watching her now.
Oh, and it's raining now.
Oh, he's out in the garden as well. Don't worry, bring him in. I'm just finishing my live stream. Yeah, bro. Right, wait. Where was man now? Oh, shit. Oh, come on, Nubian, bro. You know that, man. This is Nubian, you know that. Oh, my days. You know what? Because you can't even find those interviews no more, either. Like, from the actual day that the 9/11 happened as well. You can't even find those videos of, like, some of the people being interviewed. Like, there was this guy that was being interviewed, and then he was almost being shushed by, like, these guys just in black suits who were just hanging around in the streets like they were government officials. You're like, bro, who are you black suit people trying to tell people to shush and whatever else have you? But then you had certain certain firefighters talking about how, yeah, they heard explosions in the basement, they heard explosions in the building. A couple people, just random people around the areas too, saying they heard explosions in the basement, in the building. Even Trump had an interview speaking about this shit too. Like, I don't think people knew that shit. Like, dog, we sleep a lot. Like, we wake up every day, but we be sleeping, dog. We wake up every day, but we be sleeping. I don't even think we know it. We wake up every day, but still be sleeping, fam. Trust me. Like, there is so much shit. So much. And we just don't even care. Because we just want to go about our daily lives, still be able to just be like, just continue to do the bullshit that we always freaking do. Like, dog. Like, fam. There's so much real shit going on, fam. And that's why I almost say, like, I'm happy I don't have no kids, fam. I'm happy I don't have no kids, dog. I'm happy I don't have to raise no child in this madness right now, fam. Like, I'm almost happy I don't have to, dog. Because this shit is messed up, fam. It's messed up, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, and it's gonna get worse because the people in general are going to allow it. Like, we are going to allow this shit to get worse, fam. It's peak. It's absolutely peak. Like, it's peak. There's so much shit that we could be doing, but we'd rather not do it. Like, we'd rather not. That's it. Interview on CNN. Because even, dog, and I don't think people realize just how intertwined with the CIA and the FBI and the US government this CNN news network is. Bro, does anybody remember before Osama bin Laden, if he's real or not, does anybody remember the time CNN interviewer and reporter walked up into Osama bin Laden's cave and had an interview with him, fam? Am I the only body who remembers that interview with a CNN cameraman and reporter just casually walked up into my man's cave and had an interview with Osama bin Laden? dog. CNN reporters. This was the time when like the US Army couldn't find man nowhere, dog. Fam. Like, bro, I'm a good writer. Like, I'm a decent writer, but I can't write this shit, fam. Like, real talk. I'm a decent writer, but I can't write this shit, dog. I can't do it. Like, you've got to be at a level of super ignorance where you just don't even care, dog. You heard about it or you saw it and you just I gotta go work tomorrow. I don't care. Like, bro, I don't even remember how old I was, but I remember it. Like, I remember it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember so much real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember it, bro. I remember on the newspaper when they found Saddam Hussein under the ground as well, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember the news reporting Gaddafi when they were dragging man through the street and beating him up and punching him up and you know them way they're stabbing him up and shit like that. Dog, they showed that shit and they were almost like celebrating. They were celebrating this shit like almost on the news like that. My fam, dog. Like, I watched them hang Saddam Hussein live stream, bro. This wasn't even a movie, dog. Whether it was a movie or not, but they did kill it though. Because obviously they needed to take over Iraq. They had to dismantle. They had to dismantle the leader first in order to get into Iraq, and they've been in Iraq. They've been in Iraq and Iran ever since. They've been there ever since, cleaning up opium, cleaning up the oil, ever since. Ever since. Like, trust me. You know what it is, yeah? Because I remember Bush was obviously he was in the classroom. He was in the classroom reading to the kids, and then like somebody whispered in his ear, and his face was just like with that straight look in his face. And then I remember he had like another interview a few days later or something like that. And then he said like he first heard about it when he was on the golf course. Like he was told about it when he was on the golf course with someone else or something like that. I'm like, bro, fam, I saw you in a kid's classroom when you first heard about it. So how are you telling people that you first heard about it when you was on the golf course? Huh? Like, this is what I'm saying, but we don't remember these shits though. Like, we really don't. We really, really don't. What's that? What's that? Coney. What's Coney? 2012. What's that? What happened in 2012? But the only thing I know that happened in 2012 was that stupid Olympics, and in 2011, before that, was the London or the UK riots, should I say? UK riots was a nice little turn up. Can't lie, I miss those days. I miss those days. Well, yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I just wanted to come in here and just floss with you lot for an hour or so, man, and enjoy like my 200th episode, you know. Because like I say, man, this is the 200th episode for the Rant Radio channel, which is bloody amazing to me. It's crazy, that dog, fam. Oh, what about the same Marines, bro? The same Marines that were the same ones who allegedly caught Osama bin Laden. I say it was like, what was it, about a month later or some shit like that? They all died in a helicopter crash or some shit like that. Like the majority of them or all of them died in a helicopter crash. Every single one of them, which is. It's not surprising, actually. It's not surprising. It's not suspicious. It's not conspiracy theory, bro. I don't even know why you even think it's a conspiracy theory. It's not. They just happened to die. All right, cool. Like, the same people who allegedly found Osama bin Laden and captured him, you know what I mean? It's not a conspiracy theory that they all happened to just die like less than a month later. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. What? Children fighting wars? What? That's wild, man. Shit, man. But then again, I wouldn't even be, like I said, I wouldn't even be surprised. But this world that we live in, dog, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I wouldn't be surprised with some of the shit that might come out. You know what I mean? Even this year. Don't be surprised for some of the things that may turn up later on this year. Do not be surprised, people. I beg you, don't be surprised. Because a lot of you have been fucking with my channel for a long time, and you know, on this channel, we're not surprised about anything. If anything, we're just a little bit gobsmacked about some shit. That's about it. You know, I don't know rap samples. I don't know if they could pull off another 9/11. I feel like if they did, it wouldn't be a thing with planes crashing into the buildings. They'd probably say like, yeah, these men have been planning for months and managed to plant bombs at specific points of the foundation of the building to bring the building down. That's what they would probably do. But I don't think they'd be as extravagant to try that shit again. I don't think they'd be as extravagant to try it again. You know what I mean? Because since that's happened, all we've had since are just like school shootings, a few bombings here and there. Just like that. That's about it. A few bombings here and there, and some school shootings, and a couple of terrorist bombers. Like, you know what I mean? People who just want to just kamikaze themselves and shit like that. That's all we basically had. But I don't feel they have the audacity to try that shit again. Because we probably, the majority of us would not having it a second time around. No. Yeah, trust me. I would be surprised about, because you guys know me. I'm not surprised about anything no more, but I would be surprised if they actually tried to do that shit again, and it actually happened, and it actually just went over people's heads again. Like I would be so surprised. Then I would literally just pack my fucking bags and I'd cancel my channel and I'd just call it a frigging day, bro. I'd go and live in the forest. I'd really, really, really be off grid then. I'm sorry, I'd really go off grid. I really would. Yeah, trust me, though. I don't know, man. I really don't know. All I know is that right now we need to be focused. We need to be prepared. We need to be ready, because we don't know what is on its way. We don't know what's on its way, because right now they are trying any and everything. This whole 2020, since the jump, it has been wild. You know what I mean? Because we had the crazy elections in December, which riled up the country. You know what I mean? The country was riled up in December because like the majority of the country was conservative blue. Not surprising. I don't know why people were surprised. Not surprising. And then it's like a month later, bam, damn, Kobe and his daughter dead. Like, you know what I mean? Kobe and his daughter dies in a helicopter crash. But then there's a lot of symbolic shit about that Kobe death too. There's a lot of symbolic shit about that Kobe death too. And then we talk about Kobe for a month. Even here in England, like people fuck with basketball like that here in England. You know what I mean? Like, even I know who Kobe is, but bro, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? And then a month later, bruh, like COVID's beginning to take over. It might hit England, but right now China's on a mad one, because China was already fighting their government for the last 4, 5, 6 months. You know what I mean? And now the streets of China are cleared because of COVID. You know what I mean? And then COVID starts to travel around the world. People don't close down their airports or whatever. So next thing you know, Italy's on full lockdown, then Spain's on lockdown, then this country's on lockdown, and then England's open, and then people start losing their jobs, and then people are on lockdown, people are staying in their houses, and then you've got half of the people saying like, yo, stay in your fucking house. Like, you know what I mean? It was almost as if to say like everybody was staying in their house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 or 5 weeks a month without even leaving their house. That's what people were literally acting like they were doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dog, I've been out here. I've been out here with no fucking mask, out on the strip. Ain't dead yet. Ain't cool shit yet. And I ain't crossing my fucking fingers or touching wood for shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. Like, even Idris Elba came out. And said, I got the Rona. I got the Rona. And we ain't heard nothing since. You know what I mean? Tom Hanks came out and said it. Ain't heard nothing since. A couple celebrities came out and said they've got the Rona, because obviously they pay corporate motherfuckers anyway. So ain't heard nothing since. Like, bro. Oh yeah, man. Look, the whole Kanye running for president thing is just like, it's to me, it's like entertainment right now though anyway. But again, like, America is just a big fucking TV show anyway, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know why people would even be surprised that Kanye West would try to run for president, because the fact that you had like a Hollywood actor in Ronald Reagan become the president, shit shouldn't be surprising anymore anyway, like, dog. Because I remember I was sitting down watching Back to the Future, the first one as well, and then he goes back in time and he's chatting to the doc, and he's just like, tell me then, Mr. Future Boy, if you're from the 1980 something, who's the president? Ronald Reagan. And he's like, the actor? And what was he saying? So who's the first lady? Something, something, something. And it's like, bro, like I can get it. If like someone back in the 50s is hearing like, yo, in the 80s, our president's going to be a Hollywood actor, Ronald Reagan, then you're like, dog, a Hollywood actor has become president, no sort of political background whatsoever. Like, so you don't even need a political background anymore. Anybody can become the president. Donald Trump has been in so many movies. His IMDb list. Have you seen his IMDb list? Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you seen his Wikipedia list? Donald Trump has been in bare movies, bare TV shows, bare cartoon series. Like, you know what I mean? But he's president. I don't even think Donald Trump wanted to be president, but because he was saying so much real shit, people were fucking with him. And the next thing you know, landslide. Boom. Like, dog. Like, if Ronald Reagan can become president, I'm pretty sure Kanye West could possibly become president. But not this year. Maybe in the next 2 years, maybe, possibly. And then Kim Kardashian will be the first friggin' lady. Can you believe that? Trust me, dog. Yeah, WWE as well. You know what I'm saying? I still remember that fight. The Billionaire Boys fight. You know what I'm saying? Vince McMahon versus Donald Trump, dog. And the Stone Cold come down and gave Vince the stunner. I can't remember if Donald Trump get the stunner as well? I swear Donald Trump got the stunner as well, but he's like, he wasn't a full effect stunner, you know what I mean? Not like how Vince McMahon always got the stunner. You know what I mean? Trust me, he's been in Home Alone. Fam, I forgot he was in the Little Rascals, you know. Little Rascals was one of my favorite movies growing up, dog. Trust me. Man remembers it, though. That's at WrestleMania 23. This is what I'm saying. Rap Samples knows his shit, dog. I haven't watched wrestling in ages, bro. Trust me, dog. I couldn't even tell you which WrestleMania it was from. But they had some real good WrestleManias, dog. But I swear, Donald Trump, he showed up in WrestleMania. He showed up in WWE a few times. Like, he showed up there a few times, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, dog. It's funny. And he's like, he's the president, bro. He's the president. So, like, don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised if Kanye West actually ran for president and he became the president. Like, don't be surprised. And he had a cabinet of, like, T.I. and Pusha T and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Dog. That shit would really take the fucking piss. Like, that would really show Americans that, yo, your country really is a effing joke. Like, it really is a bloody joke. There is a reason why I call it America 3Ks, the Incorporated Laboratory Experiment. It's a mouthful, I know, but fuck with me, you know I got it. Bro, that's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. Trust me. Yeah, I remember that. He was in the left. Hey, bro, with the boogeyman fight. Oh, cuz, nah. Hey, Rap, you need to get out of the stream, bro. You gotta get out of the stream. Dog, fam, you remember way too much of this wrestling shit, bro, man. Trust me, I might have to buy the WWE network and watch some of that old shit, man. Trust me, dog. I'm telling you. That was some wild shit. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, you can't take none of this shit serious no more. Like, you can't take any of it seriously no more if you've got these certain people or these type of people running as the manager of your country, because that's all they are, really. They're just the manager of the country. They're just the manager. You know what I'm saying? There's still people higher up who's giving them orders. You know what I'm saying? And we still haven't figured that part out yet too. Like, the majority of us still can't even fathom that part yet either. Like, we literally think the president or the prime minister run shit. You know what I'm saying? Dog, they ain't got power to do shit. Trust me. They ain't got power to do shit, man. But yeah, people, man, that's all I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to come in here and chit chat with you guys for my 200th episode. Thank you, everybody who's still been fucking with me, man. I love you guys, man. Bro, it's been crazy, man. It's been a long 4.5. Really and truly, I had more than 200. I should have had more than 200 videos, but I remember like I've deleted about a dozen videos. 3 of them I accidentally deleted. Like my first Rashawn Charles video, like I deleted that one by an accident. I've deleted a couple of my first ever videos I made for the channel. Those ones were deleted as well. I've also had a video being shut down by YouTube as well. I can't remember which video it was. I remember YouTube shut down a video of they took down a video of mine about 2 years ago. I can't remember which one it was. But you guys have been fucking with me for the longest time, man. And it's always mad love, dog, man. Trust me, because like I say, I'm still back to this day that I've got 600 plus people that really fuck with me. I'm surprised that you lot can even understand what the fuck I'm saying because I speak so goddamn fast. You know what I mean? But I'm happy that you lot are still here fucking with me, that you lot are always still up in the lives, still watching my videos, still liking, you know what I mean, still commenting, and still fucking with me on the Instagram as well, because that's where I'll be getting most of my shit popping off now anyway. I'll be getting most of it popping off on the Instagram. Like, trust me, dog. I'll be getting most of it popping off there. But as you can see now, man, we're slowly getting there now. We're slowly building up the place, you know what I mean? And finally got a mic and shit now. All I need to do now is get me my own place, get me my own little studio space, get me up a green screen and things like that as well, because I've got other podcast ideas that I want to do. I still need to start a second podcast channel with me and my older brother and one of his boys at his house, where we just chop it up on the weekends, like on the Saturday or Sunday. We just chop it up and we just chit chat about anything, like whether it be games, whether it be music, movies, or anything like. But we just chop it up, drink and smoke, like we normally kind of do, like, you know what I mean. So I want to have that podcast too, and I've also got another idea for a third podcast with me and my cousin, where me and her, we want to kind of do like we want to speak about relationships, like, you know what I mean, just like men and women in general and relationship shit, like, you know what I mean. So I've got ideas for 3 podcasts, and then I still want to start a second gaming channel as well. But all of that's going to come in time, man. But like I say, man, right now I'm an unemployed dude, dog, man. Trust me, I'm an unemployed dude trying to find work, trying to make money, man. And it's not easy at this bitch, bro. Trust me. That's why I said, like, I should have really just fucking come in here and started a channel, a MGTOW channel. I should have just started a MGTOW channel, or I should have started a channel chatting shit about black women. I would have been rich already. I would have had so many subscribers and I would have been rich right now. I'm telling you that. I would have had donations like fucking crazy, bro. I would have had donations like crazy if I was a MGTOW channel, bro. Trust me. Like, I would have already moved out and had my 3-bedroom place already, because I've seen MGTOW channels start like summer last year, and they're already big. Like, they're some of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube right now, because they just talk about MGTOW shit, or they just dissing out the black women, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, man, just stay tuned with me, people. Thank you for still riding with me, man. Trust me, like, I can't show no more love and appreciation, man, but other than just by keep continuing to give you guys videos. That's all I can do. Give you guys videos. That's why I thought, let me treat you guys tonight, drop a couple videos and then quickly go live. And it's been a good evening, man, to be fair. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have that video as well for you guys, man, about why I hate the cops. 3Ks, don't get it fucked up. I'm gonna give guys to full detail about it as well. It's not gonna be live. It's gonna be a recorded video anyway. So yeah, man, that's it. But yeah, love for everybody that's up in there. Sample, LDN, Copper, you know what I'm saying, Western Goddess, anybody else who I don't remember. Rainstorm, you know what I'm saying, Kazukuto. Yeah, man. Look, love to everybody who's been up in there with me on the live tonight anyway, man. Love to everybody. Enjoy your evening. Don't be eating too much heavy food. Make sure you drink your water before you go to bed tonight, right? Make sure you drink your water. Make sure you drink your water. Out here drinking Coca-Cola still like a fucking muppet. But yeah, man. This is KMD, people. This is Rant Radio. Peace out, man. Tomorrow.